Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and this is episode 7 of the Star Wars Fan Battle. And today we have a couple new guests on the channel, taking each other on, seeing who's going to be better at the Star Wars trivia game that I've been doing the last few weeks here. So today we've got Samuel Allen, who has his own channel. We'll get you to introduce yourself in a second there. And then we also have Jose from General Kenobis Bunker. I'll leave all of their links in the description below for you guys to check out. But Samuel, why don't you tell people where they can find you, what you do, and yeah, let people know all that stuff, where they can find you, where they can follow you, all that stuff.
Yep, it's Samuel Allen here. As you can see, I'm the Grand Faker on a social group called Faking Star Wars. We post articles of recent Star Wars news, will be at our fake funny spin to it, and I'm an admin in that group. I also share their posts on the Facebook page, Faking Star Wars and the Faking Fandom. So if you look those both up on Facebook, you'll be able to see the news that's sent. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, Mr. Samuel Allen, short for Mr. Samuel Allen, and when I'm not watching live streams, I wish all people involved in Star Wars happy birthdays and anniversaries. So, and I created through collages as well. So it's my kind of hobby. I enjoy doing it in between watching all things Star Wars. So
yeah,
it's me.
And when he says watching all things Star Wars, this guy's subscribed to like everyone. He's in the chat on everyone's streams and all their videos in the comments. So like he literally watches everything Star Wars. So. Jose, how about yourself? Let people know where they can find you, what your channel is all about.
Yeah, absolutely. So we have a channel here on YouTube called General Kenobis Bunker, where we focus a lot on the collectible side of Star Wars. So we go toy hunting, we do toy reviews. We go out there trying to find out what's new. We also we're doing a lot with Ahsoka, of course, doing the reviews, doing our predictions, things like that. I do have actually a second channel where I produce content in Spanish. Remember, I am from Texas. So that channel's name is El Búnker del General Kenobi, which literally translates to General Kenobis Bunker, actually. It's literally
nice.
the same. So
nice.
Same thing on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of that good stuff. You can find me as General Kenobis Bunker.
Awesome. And as I mentioned, I'll leave everyone's links in the description below for you guys to go and subscribe to them and follow them and all that stuff. So welcome, fellas. Good luck in this trivia battle. For people who are just joining us, this first step, maybe this is your first episode. Basically, I'm asking questions out of this book here. Obsessed with Star Wars, 2,500 questions, and it's everything from episode 1, The Phantom Menace, all the way up to Return of the Jedi. So no sequel trilogy stuff, but it's everything that happens in that time period, from the books and the expanded universe, Legends. I guess now Legends. So a lot of stuff that past guests have been guessing at. So hopefully you guys are ready. At some, it's going to be an educational experience for all of us, I think. So.
Oh yes, indeed.
Absolutely. So let's hop into the chat. We got a few people in the chat. We got Will from Padawan Pops. This is where the fun begins. Absolutely. We got Jedi Robbie. Says hello. Hello there, Jedi Robbie. Thanks for hopping on.
Hello there.
General Kenobi. Hello there. Had to get that line in there.
There's the Kenobi audience starting already. Here we go. There we go.
There we go.
Home field advantage there. There you go.
Yeah, right.
All right. So let me bring up the first question. So the first question is number 1,632, which puts us, I believe, in the original trilogy era.
Ooh.
And it's A New Hope. So let me bring up our tense music that we play for every question here. So the question, The New Hope era, what did the Imperial officer think was wrong with TK-421 when he saw the stormtrooper pointing to his helmet? Was it A bad receiver, B, a bad visualizer, B, a bad communicator, or B, a bad transmitter?
So we're gonna go with D.
D? Both going
Yeah.
with D. Samuel's going D as well.
I lost my notepad. Sorry.
That's okay. It is D. It is correct. Both of you get the point
Nice.
on that one. Awesome. Good job. And with time to spare, with the music still playing. So now, did you guys? Was that a guess for you guys, or was that something you guys?
No, I knew that one.
remember?
I remember the part. No, I remember the part where he comes out of the Falcon tapping his helmet, and the officer salutes him, and I think you know what happens
Right.
next, though. That's it.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, that's that was a good.
All right, I found some paper.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Perfect. So we both get the point on the first one.
All right.
Let's see what the chat says here. Padawan Chronicles, Andrea says, "Hey friends, hey Andrea, thanks for hopping on."
Irish.
Robbie said A, so Robbie actually got it wrong. Robbie usually pretty usually gets the right answers pretty consistently. And then giving the disgust emoji there. Patrick from Toy Photographer said, all right, here we go. Hey, Patrick, thanks for hopping on. So, yeah, both our guests got the point there. So we are tied at 1 apiece. And going into the second question, number 1,469. And it is still in A New Hope era. Let me bring up the tense music here.
Let's go.
All right. So the question is, what species travels in bands and mostly comprising females that form protective rings around their young? Was it A, the dewback, B, the ronto, C, the scurrier, or D, the bantha?
I'm gonna take a guess on this one. Yep. Oh, can y'all see that? Sorry, that's D.
D? Going D?
Yeah.
Both going D again. D is incorrect. It is actually B, the ronto. Who knew?
Oh, dang it.
Who knew? So still tied 1 apiece. See what the chat said. See if anyone got it right. Patrick said D, the bantha. Yeah. So Patrick got it right. Way to go, Patrick. Patrick's studying up for next week, where he's going to be taking on Jesse from the Forces with Jesse.
Nice.
Jenny Robbie said D. Rolando, hello, Rolando. Thanks for hopping on there. Thanks for
Rolando, what's going on,
joining. Padawan Chronicles. Rolando saying hello to the Padawan Chronicles. All right, so next question, number 749. So going back into the prequels here. So do you both have a I don't know, a movie or even like a trilogy that you would say you know a little bit better than more like other movies or other trilogies?
Tell you the truth, I'm an original trilogy person myself because that's what started the whole journey. It's kind of like, you know what you know on the older movies, and then when you go back to before, it's kind of hard to grasp it all. So I'm an OT person myself. So
nice. I'm a kid of the prequels. So the one I found myself watching, or I should say rewatching the most, is Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Nice. But right after that one, it's actually Rogue One, to be honest with you. Those two are the ones that I find the most like rewatchable, you know, like on a regular rainy day basis.
I agree. I always think that Rogue One should be like a New Hope spot kind of thing, kind of like a quadruple LG kind of thing like that there. But
there you go, and don't get me wrong, you cannot mess with the original trilogy, right? I mean, I find myself rewatching those a lot too. But I'm just saying, like on a one-to-one, comparison. I think for me it's Revenge of the Sith and then Rogue One in terms of like rewatchability.
Rewatchability.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for me, it's Empire, Return of the Jedi, and Revenge of the Sith that I find myself watching the most
Nice.
or rewatching the most. So, yeah,
They also
some-
tend to be like a Christmas movie sometimes. There's always leading
yeah,
up to Christmas to have all
Exactly.
three of them lined up. So
right. Or like the entire Skywalker saga. They'll play it on like what is it, Spike TV that they usually play it on, I think, or TNT
You're right.
or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it's all. That means it's the holidays when Star Wars is on TV on
Yeah,
a
that's what I was
marathon,
gonna
right?
say.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It
All
used
right,
to
so
be
going into our-
when movies are actually gonna show up, right, in theaters for Star
yeah,
Wars
right. Yeah.
for a few
Well,
years.
I
there,
mean,
but-
again, it will be like that again, I guess, right? So
yeah,
in
I'm kind of hoping
2025?
so because I'm kind of hoping so that they do keep that timeline because I gotta be honest with you, I kind of enjoy that. Like
Yeah,
December was was the time to be because I mean,
yeah.
what
exactly.
did they say? December no longer belongs to Christmas; it belongs to Star Wars now.
Yes. Yeah.
I know.
And then
I was
plus you got no more movies like Marvel or like Infinity War
Exactly.
and stuff like that to compete against.
Exactly. Yep.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
When I would speak to my friends, it would be like it's a December to remember kind of thing, and then when
yes.
they did
There we
Solo
go.
in May, I was like, oh no, they're branching out.
Yeah.
It's going to fail, and then I thought, go back to December, just keep it in its
Exactly.
safe bubble
Right.
because it's that year build up. So
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
that-
Patrick says hello to Rolando. Robbie's saying hi. Rolando says hi, toy photographer and Jedi Robbie. He's saying the original trilogy is his favorite. Oh, we got Tony in the house. Tony,
Hey.
Mr. Star Wars Sith, the celebrity in the house. Hey,
Yeah, I was
just
gonna
reached just reached 4K subscribers
Yeah.
there. Congratulations, Tony. Thank you for hopping on. He says, oh my god, it's a General Kenobi. He's a star.
Yeah, I don't know about that,
full-
brother. Because I've seen your channel, but so funny story. Tony was doing his 4K giveaway yesterday stream,
yeah.
and I was at work, and so I remembered late. I joined late, like maybe 30-35 minutes into the stream. I'm like, hey man, just popping in, whatever. He's like, oh, we're about to do a giveaway. How about you join? I was like, oh yeah, sure. And I put in the hashtag, boom. Sure enough, I win it.
Yeah, the Force was with you yesterday. Yeah, I was watching as well from work. I had it playing while I was watching while I was driving, but I had it in like the cup holder so I can kind of hear it. But
Nice.
I
it was
caught
kinda
that. Yeah, I was like, oh man, like swooped in there last minute and took the prize. Yeah,
Look,
awesome.
Christopher did a T-shirt giveaway a few weeks back, and I wasn't even on it, and I won one. So I thought, gosh, I'm on. When I'm on, I don't win, but when I'm off, I do win. And I'm like,
there you go.
What is that about now?
Yeah,
Right?
that's awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So moving into the next question then.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. Sorry, we're gonna be here all day.
That's okay. That's all right. So Attack of the Clones are at number 749, and the question is, what was the name of the Coruscant freighter that Anakin Skywalker and Padme Amidala took to Naboo? And I'm probably going to butcher the name, so if you guys want to see the spelling on them, I can show you that. So is it A, the Denedrian Valley, B, the Gendrian Valley, C, the Toydarian Valley, or D, the Jedian Valley? What was the name of the Coruscant freighter that Anakin Skywalker and Padme took to Naboo? I'll put the question on screen because I am butchering these names. Where are we here?
749, right?
Yeah, number 749 there.
Man, that is
Right?
yeah, that's some deep cuts
That's,
right there.
that's definitely something they mentioned in the movie. So
Yeah, exactly.
If we don't know this, if none of us know this, we're not real Star Wars fans.
We'll take
guess.
I guess so, right?
Right?
All right. Well, I got an answer, but it's
got an
pure
answer?
guess.
Yeah. Okay. Samuel, you got an answer?
Guess.
Going with A, going with
Going
B.
with A.
Okay.
Yeah, but yeah,
So does it actually B?
Oh, good job.
So Samuel gets the point on that one.
Nice.
Good grief.
Taking the lead by 1 point.
Good
Good
job.
grief.
There we go.
I just remember them
Strong
both
with the
in the
force.
freighter, and I kept thinking, they've said it somewhere, and I'm like, where is it? Where is it? And I'm like, I'm going back over the scene and thinking somebody said it, but I thought I'll guess and see what happens. So
Yeah.
Good job.
yeah,
Rolando says hello, Star Wars Sith. Tony says thank you. Robbie says, yeah, congrats. I didn't win anything. Yeah, me either, Robbie. I didn't win anything either. I was stopping, pulling over to the side of the road, typing in the hashtags.
Yeah.
I didn't win anything.
That's funny.
Probably for the best, because like I couldn't win the art prints because
Oh, dude, those art prints
yeah, those
were
were
nuts, man.
oh yeah. So
That Rex
I'll
one,
have
I was
to-
like, oh my lord.
Yeah.
Like, I might
I'll
have to.
I'll have to try and make it to a Star Wars celebration.
Yeah,
so I
exactly. I
Can buy
was
some
like,
artwork
I
from
might
there.
have to try to look up that one on eBay or something because man, it was freaking nice.
Yeah, that one's beautiful. Just beautiful. Tony says Rolando. So Robbie said C. So just Samuel with the right answer this time.
I know. All
Yeah.
right.
yeah,
Been studying up.
yeah. 3
Patrick
weeks early,
said,
it can happen. It can happen.
Yeah. Patrick said I wanted more of those art prints too. Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
nice, man.
See, Patrick, we're gonna have to go to we're gonna have to start saving our money and go to celebration next time it's in the States, or if it ever comes up to Canada.
Oh, there you go.
Just saying.
I'll make this
Just
trip happen.
saying. Yeah, just saying. Toronto, it's doable,
Yeah.
right? All right, so let's go into the next question. It's number 1773. Going back to the original trilogy here. And we are in Empire Strikes Back.
Ooh, all right.
And the question is, whose designation was Rogue 10? Was it A, Dash Rendar, B, Terran Datch, C, Tycho Kelchu, or D, Tenek Lenso? So I'm thinking it's probably like expanded universe in a book or something, but whose designation was Rogue 10?
What were the first two? I'm sorry.
A was Dash Rendar, and then B was Terran Datch.
Dang.
Rogue 10. Okay.
Going with a guess.
Yep.
Samuel's going A. Both going with A.
Yeah, Dash Render. I don't remember his call time, but
So A. So it is actually B. Terran Datch.
dang it.
Something told me to go possibly go to B, but then I thought Dash.
Yeah.
One
See,
thing yeah.
there's my proof. I actually wrote down B and I scratched it off because I
Yeah.
panicked.
Something
Yeah, I
told me,
think-
and I put
Wasn't
B
Dash
down.
Rendar?
Oh, man.
Wasn't Dash Rendar in Shadows
Shadows of the Empire. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I just didn't remember if he had actually gotten, a designation when he joined the rebellion.
Yeah. yeah.
Um,
That was a good game. Did either of you play that?
yeah. Shadows of the
Yeah.
Empire, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I haven't
Yeah.
actually got around to playing it. No.
Yeah, I remember
it's-
playing that.
Yeah,
after-
it
after
was one
coming
of
home
those
from school and coming and playing it. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was one of those weird, I guess, events, right, where they try to do a movie without a movie. So
Yeah.
they did everything, right? Comic books, action figures, video games,
Yeah.
posters, like clothing, right? Like everything except the actual movie.
Yeah.
Which was a worthy experiment, I think. It
Yeah.
showed that people were still interested in Star Wars back then.
To tell you the truth, I think Dave was just he wasn't around then to create his vision. It was just like a build up of like
Oh, yeah.
ideas in the background, but something was being worked on. It was just a question of what are we going to sell in the meantime to keep people
Exactly.
interested, kind of thing. So
Yeah,
Uh,
and
yeah.
I think it helped, also to demonstrate, right? It's like, hey, the time is kind of right for another one of these movies, right? So
Yeah.
because we had what?
oh yeah, they have to. They
Yeah,
have to.
episode one was what, like 2 years after that, 3 years maybe. So
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
they were close.
Yeah. So let's see who
Yeah.
got any. See if anyone in the chat got the right answer.
Yeah, that
Patrick
one
said
was tough.
A as well. So, and Robbie didn't get this one right either. He thought it was Tenek Lenso D. So nobody got it right this time.
To tell you the truth,
I'm
Christopher,
kinda-
I think it's down to the questions mainly because I had a few bad weeks where I got about 4
Yeah,
or 5 wrong,
yeah.
and I thought it's just not happening
Yes,
this week.
some of them are tough. Some of them are tough.
Yeah, no kidding, man.
All right, so now
Yeah.
we're going to Return of the Jedi, question number
Ooh, all right.
2489. Almost at the back of the book here, too.
Oh.
All right. So the question is, which of the following key galactic locations didn't make it into the updated celebration scene at the end of Return of the Jedi special edition? Was it A, Naboo, B, Dagobah, C, Cloud City, or D, Tatooine?
What was the first two again?
A was Naboo and B was Dagobah.
Right. Okay, I think I've got mine.
Yeah, both have an answer. Both going with B, Dagobah. And B is correct, so you both get the point.
There was, to tell you the truth, there was no. It's like I said in one of the episodes before, nobody's celebrating.
Yeah,
Dagobah.
yeah, right. Nobody's there to celebrate. Yoda's already gone by this point, right? So, looks like we got some right answers in the chat. B.
Nice.
Jedi Robbie said B. It was on the last battle. Yeah, you know what? I think it might have been. So, but you know what? I feel like that one's a pretty easy question too. Like Dagobah is a given. Like nobody's on Dagobah celebrating.
We needed a palate cleanser after those last couple of questions,
Yeah, right. And something we introduced on the last episode too. At the end of the last question, we'll do a double or nothing if either of you want to wager your points for nothing to try and take the win. So we introduced that on the last battle there. So we're going to question number 1468, which is A New Hope.
Right.
All right. So the question is, how many horns do crate dragons have? Is it A, 6, B, 2, C, 4, or D, 1? How many horns do crate dragons have? I'm trying to remember, like, because we saw a crate dragon in The Mandalorian.
Mando, yeah, that's what I was
season,
trying to
but yeah, and I would imagine because it's Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni working on it, they would have known this stuff. So
agreed.
Yeah, I love the Disney gallery of that. There, it was how they created the creature and all. Doug Chang and all got involved. Fine work, real fine work. Right, okay.
All right, you got your answers.
C.
General Kenobis going with C, and Samuel's going with B. It is actually C.
Yay!
C, 4 horns. So we are tied up. We got General Kenobi getting the point on that one.
All right.
So we're tied with 3 points. There are 3 points each. Well done, fellas. Well done. So let's see. We got Toy Photographer saying A. Jedi Robbie saying A as well. Tony with the $1.99 super chat. Thank you so
Hey,
much, my friend.
Tony.
Appreciate you, man. He says naked 3PO time. All right. So yeah, let's do that.
Super chat received. Thank you very much for your support.
Nice.
Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you, brother. Robbie there says that there's also a Crate Dragon on Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic game. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Another game I haven't played. So
another classic. Yeah,
I never finished it, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. Tony says yes. Naked 3PO. See that. Anytime you're having a down day, naked 3PO will make things better for you. So we're going to question 871 next. And that's back in the prequels, I believe.
All right.
Yeah, so we're in Revenge of the Sith era. And the question is, what did Yoda have to say about the prophecy of the Chosen One before he left for Kashyyyk? Was it A, that a recently discovered holocron had disproved it? Was it B, that it was a fable? Was it C, that he believed Anakin was the Chosen One? Or was it D, that it may have been misread?
I think I know this one.
All right, Samuel's got an answer. The good general still thinking. Okay, he's got an answer. Okay, let's see the answers. That's okay. Going with D, and Samuel's going with D as well. D is correct. Yes, it was a prophecy that may have been misread. So a point for each of you. We're tied at 4 points apiece after 7 questions. Let's see if the chat got it right. Patrick said D, and Robbie said D. So yeah, I think that might have been an easier question.
Right.
Yeah, not too bad. Not too tough of questions so far. We still got another 20 or so to go here. Another 15 to go. So let's go on to the next question, which is number 932. And we are still in Revenge of the Sith era. And the question is, which Wookiee was the leader of the city Kachiro on Kashyyyk? Was it A, Chewbacca, B, Tarful, C, Guanta, or D, Lachuchik or Lachichuk? Which Wookiee was the leader of the city Kachiro? Kachiro on Kashyyyk. General Kenobi may have an answer. I think Samuel's still thinking.
Oops.
Oh, going with B. Both with the same answer again. It is B. It is B. Tarful.
Yeah. I just remember him from I think he was standing with Yoda. I think he was. In
one of the trees. He seemed very like he had the bigger like armor and stuff. So he seemed like he was probably the leader. So.
Yeah, I was gonna say he seemed like he was in charge of stuff. I believe it.
Yeah.
That scene where they were all dug in on the beach and they in charge, and I feel like, best of luck, guys.
Yeah.
Such
Patrick
bravery.
said B. Otto, welcome to the stream, Otto. He says B as well.
Hello again. Hello, Otto.
All right, so tied up still with 5 points each after 8 questions. Moving into the 9th question. Number 1,224. So still in Revenge of the Sith era. And the question is, where did Anakin tell Padme that he was going in order to end the war? Did he say A, Maikito, B, Mustafar, C, Salukami, or D, Felucia? Where did Anakin tell Padme that he was going in order to end the war?
Yeah, I know this one.
Yeah, I feel like this is... Yeah, I feel like it's
think this
pretty
one was-
easy.
Yep.
B. Going B. Samuel, did he say B?
Yeah.
Yep, I did.
That's
Yep.
your B?
Pulled it
B
away.
is correct.
Yeah.
Mustafar. Yeah, I feel like that was a pretty... That one was given. Otherwise, Padme would have been on a little wild Rancor hunt there, trying to find Anakin if he said the wrong planet.
That actually would have been a funny scene where she arrived in just as they were dueling and all, and it would like, boys, what are you doing?
Yeah, right.
It would have been funny if that role had been reversed, kind of thing. Like, what's going on here? And then, oh dear, it would have been an awkward scene for both of them. But that's the way it went.
The toy photographer said he has a Funko Pop. Was that from the last question? I suppose.
Must be.
Yeah. Oh, Tarful he's talking about. Yeah, he does have the... Because I have it in my collection
Most
as
Funko
well.
Pop?
That's
Nice.
what he's talking about, the Tarful one. Otto says hi there. Robbie
Hey,
said
Otto.
he was also in Fallen Order. Really?
Harmful?
Tarful?
Oh yes, he was. I think it was during the invasion where Castus was teaming up with Saw Gerrera. They were on the invasion of Kashyyyk. Yeah, there was a gameplay where he's standing near Saw Gerrera. It's one of the early missions in the game. So yeah, I thought I recognized.
I'm behind on the newer games. Like you're behind on the older games. I'm behind on the newer games. I haven't even played Fallen Order. So, but nice little Easter egg, I guess. So B. Yeah. People are going with B. Yeah, B. Otto said B. Patrick said B. Patrick says yes to the Tarful Funko Pop. Yeah, I figured that's what you're talking about, Patrick. So we're going into the next question. Going into question 10. Number 1,875. Which is Empire Strikes Back era. And the question is, how large are Tauntaun herds? Are they A, 20 to 30 individuals, B, 40 to 50 individuals, C, 60 to 80 individuals, or D, 10 to 20 individuals? How large are Tauntaun herds? See, it's questions like this. I'm wondering where they're mentioned. Are they mentioned in like a book or something?
Probably, because I don't remember that coming up in dialogue.
Yeah. All right, both have an answer?
Yeah.
Samuel's still thinking.
Okay.
Samuel going with D. Oh, good general's going with D as well. D is incorrect.
Of course it is.
It's actually A. 20 to 30. A herd of Tauntauns is 20 to 30.
I thought it was between A and D. I just thought
same here.
The planet's too sparse.
The other ones, the other ones were a little too much. It seemed like, right?
Yeah,
but, it's the Wampa's fault.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. We definitely didn't see any herds of Tauntaun on Hoth there, so
no.
Yeah.
So let's see what the chat said. Robbie said D, and Patrick said A. So Patrick actually got it right. There you go.
Job,
well done, Patrick.
Yeah.
Patrick,
There you go.
again, studying up for next week.
Yeah, there you go.
Looking forward to that, seeing that.
Yeah. Should be a good episode. Taking on Jesse from Australia. So we are going to question 356. I think this is Phantom Menace. I think it's early enough to be Phantom Menace. All right, and the question is, what, according to Watto, wasn't worth trading 2 slaves? Was it A, a T-14 hyperdrive, B, an astromech droid, was it C, a starship, or D, a pod racer?
I've got mine.
Yep.
Going D, both going D. And D is correct. It's a pod racer. So another
Alright.
point for the both of you.
No pod is worth 2 slaves, not by a long
Yeah,
shot.
exactly.
Nope. So after
Yeah.
after 11 questions, we are tied at 7
Yeah.
points apiece. So very close game. Well done, gentlemen.
The boy then. Well,
Yeah, the boy then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Toy photographer thought it was A. He thought it was the T-14 hyperdrive.
I think it was at stake as well as the ship. The whole thing was
Yeah.
at stake. So
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. McClunky Cass said, sorry I'm late. D, the pod racer, yeah. So he got it
what's
right.
going on, McClunky?
Robbie said A, so Robbie got it wrong. Thought it says no part, not no pod. Yeah, no, he did say no pod is worth
No pod.
2 slaves.
I think it was no money, no parts, no deal, or something like that. There,
Yeah,
I think I said
that was
earlier.
for the hyperdrive, yeah.
Yeah,
This was later when he was trying to get free Anakin, right? Yeah, he said
yeah.
No pod is
I'll wager a
worth
bet. Yeah. My new pod racer against, say, the boy and his mother.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
that was all you could trade
All right,
that
we're
over
going-
there back then. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going down to question number 2. Question number 2.
Oh, wow.
Phantom Menace still. So very early. I don't think we've ever had a question this low yet. I think the lowest one was like a double-digit question.
Yeah.
All right, so question number 2 is, who was Qui-Gon Jinn's Padawan before he chose Obi-Wan Kenobi? Was it A, Kit Fisto, B, Xanatos with an X, Xanatos, C, Karasi, or D, Plo Koon? Who was Qui-Gon Jinn's apprentice before Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Yeah, I remember this one. I think.
I think I do.
I have no clue.
Yep. B.
B, both going B. It is B. It is B.
Yep.
Wow.
Nice.
Is that one that you guys knew? Because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I think it was in the Master and Apprentice book. I think
Something
it was
like that. Yeah. It was.
Yeah,
Oh,
It
okay.
was like
There we go.
it was some obscure reference, but yeah.
I kept thinking.
Very well done.
I kept
Very
thinking
well
it had to be somebody before Kenobi, but I thought really there was. So,
Right.
that's
Yeah.
a lot of knowledge to pass on. So, had to happen. I think he went bad, didn't
Robbie
he?
said
I think
E.
he did,
Balin.
yeah. Sorry.
That
Yeah.
that would have been cool. That would have been a nice little tie-in to the Ahsoka series.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah. Robbie said
You
C.
stole my master.
Yeah.
Like that. Yeah.
Patrick said B. Patrick got it right. Yes, it was in
Master and
Master and Apprentice book. Yeah. See, I haven't read that. I heard it. I heard great things about it.
Yeah.
So I guess I'll have to read that, or maybe get the audiobook, because like, who being a YouTuber, it's tough. You don't have the time to do
Yeah,
all
no
the stuff
kidding,
you
man.
want to, right?
No kidding. But hey, if speaking of YouTube, I mean, worst case scenario, I'm sure there's somebody that did like a 15-minute video on everything you need
There
to know.
we go,
about the
yeah.
book, so,
There always is out there. There's always somebody there talking in their own voice, talking
Yeah.
to it. You
Right.
pay more attention to it than the text because it's like, what part did I miss here on the
Yeah.
video? You
Yeah.
can play it back and
Yeah.
on
so-
YouTube.
So now I don't feel bad. Robbie hasn't read the book either.
Oh, there
so.
you go. Yeah.
Good grief. Oh, come
All
on,
right,
now.
so then-
We're all learning something. It's okay.
Right? Yeah, it's a learning experience for everyone, like I say every episode. So the next question is number 2,462.
Ooh,
So
almost
Return
to
of
the
the
end
Jedi
there.
era.
Mhm.
Yeah. So the question is, what did Bib Fortuna tell Jabba the Hutt about Luke Skywalker after R2-D2's message? Did he say A, beware the Jedi, B, he's a boy, C, he's no match for you, or D, he's no Jedi? Couple possibilities there, I think.
No, I know this one.
I'm getting my lines confused.
Oh, do you get mine, Christopher? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
General still possibly
I think
thinking.
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with D. That's what I
Both going with D? Okay.
Oh, dang it.
D is correct. D is correct.
That's it.
I didn't see you posted yours already. Dang it.
Oh, that's all
All
right.
right.
It's okay.
There we go. So both tied still at 9 points apiece after 13 questions. That's actually not a bad little nod then from Filoni with Ahsoka saying I'm no Jedi. A little nod to Return of the Jedi where Bib Fortuna
Right.
says
Oh,
Jedi.
yeah. When she said
Look
it
at
in
that.
Star Wars Rebels, I felt like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, that's it, breakaway.
Right?
Oh, and then I
Right?
thought you're gonna come back and accept it in the future.
Everything's
but it just-
connected. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
Let's see what the chat said. So McClunky
yeah.
says he's no Jedi. D, yeah. Patrick said D. Oak K, welcome to the chat, Oak K.
Hey.
And he says
Welcome, okay.
D. If you say it quick enough, it sounds like okay.
Right.
So everyone said D, so everyone got it right there. So the next question is number 2038. And we are in Empire Strikes Back era. Number 2038. The question is, when escaping Cloud City, Lando Calrissian made an announcement to the entire facility. What was it? Was it A, I am no longer the administrator of this facility? B, the Empire has taken control of the city. I advise everyone to leave before more troops arrive. C, be on the lookout for stormtroopers. The Empire has taken over Cloud City. Or D, Darth Vader never keeps a promise, and now I'm leaving.
I like that.
Yeah, I like that. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure you fellas know the answers for this one.
I think
Pretty
so.
sure everyone. Yeah.
Yep.
B and B. Yeah. I concur. B. B is the correct answer. Yeah.
Right.
So another point
Lando
for each
just
of
had,
you.
Lando just had a tough time. He just couldn't get a deal that
Right?
he normally could break. It was just
I know,
Vader
right?
yeah.
So Robbie said B. Yeah. Patrick says B as well. McClunky says B as well. This is where the deal gets worse every time. Yeah. Absolutely. That would have been funny if he did say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
They actually did a robot check-in clip of it where he was told you have to wear these shoes and wear this dress and everything.
Yeah.
And he was like, "This deal's getting worse all the time." And then when he shut the door, this deal's kind of fair. And then he picked all the dress and all up and walked off.
Yeah,
those were good ones.
It would have been funny if he went on the intercom and said, "Oh, Darth Vader never keeps a promise, and now I'm leaving."
Yeah. Exactly.
I know.
Always
I
laughing.
thought he was going to have the whole city revolt. That's what I was going to say. Get your blasters. I know you've got them. Get them out.
Yeah.
Pull a scene from Andor there, right? One way out. One way out.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that would have been it. Indeed.
Right. So now we're going to question 2,375.
Right.
And Return to the Jedi era. And the question is, What weapon did Rev carry? AK-REV is the name. What weapon did he carry? A purloined lightsaber, B, a vibroblade, C, a vibro lance, or D, a blaster? What weapon did he carry?
We were having such a good streak too.
Right? Yeah, here come the hard questions, guys. All right, here come the guesses.
Okay.
Yeah,
Here
pure
goes my
guess,
guess.
but yeah.
Yeah? All right, let's see.
Go with
D and B. Okay, so let's... So it is actually B. He carried a vibroblade. So General
Yay!
Kenobi taking the lead.
That was
To
pure
tell,
luck.
to tell you the truth, I thought he was at the Battle of Corcoon Pit or something, and I don't think he ever pulled it out. I think he got knocked into the pit or something, and I thought it was a blaster. That's what I thought, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know who he was. Do you guys know who he was?
I think he was one of Jabba's guards, I think he was.
Yeah,
One of the
I don't
guards?
remember which
Okay.
one. Oh, McClunky
Yeah.
saying that he was a weak way. Is that what it is?
Yeah, let's see. I don't
okay.
know. He was a weak way. Yeah. So Oak K said C. So he was close.
Yeah.
Patrick said B. So
Oh,
Patrick got it
Patrick got it.
right. Look at you, Patrick. Patrick's gonna slaughter the competition next week.
Yeah, man. That's gonna be a tough.
Robbie said D. Robbie had the wrong answer. Usually Robbie's on top of it.
Nice.
I just thought if he had a lightsaber, he would have pulled it out and
Right?
put up a fight or something, but guess he didn't have it on him or something. But maybe he left it back at the palace.
He said they don't count until they make a Funko Pop. Yeah, there we go. I agree. Patrick's on fire today. Yeah, Patrick is on fire. Look at that.
Killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Patrick's killing it. All right, so the next question. We are going to number 1,150. So I think back, possibly Revenge of the Sith. Yeah, so it's Revenge of the Sith era. And the question is, what type of craft did Obi-Wan Kenobi fly on his journey to Utapau? Was it A, the ARC 170? Was it B, an X-Wing starfighter? Was it C, a V-Wing starfighter? Or was it D, the Jedi Interceptor? Which type of craft did Obi-Wan Kenobi fly to Utapau?
I got mine.
I know mine.
Yeah, but okay, let's see.
I got D.
Going with D, both going with
Yeah.
D. I'm gonna say D as well. And D is correct. So a point for both of you. So far, you guys have had some fairly easy questions, I think. Nothing too difficult yet. Let's see what the chat says here.
I don't know. That Rogue 10 one got me. Like,
Yeah, I don't remember that one ever being like I don't even remember him calling that sign either.
right.
To tell you the truth, it's been reused quite a few times as well, so you don't know for which battle. It's like they were like, if Rogue 10 died, or like, oh, you can be it in the next battle.
Yeah,
It's
right.
like, it's like it wasn't Hallmark. You can't be Rogue 10. That person died on that.
Was,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's like
Right,
who you think.
yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't retire these call signs, eh?
Yeah.
I wonder
Well,
I wonder how high it got up. Rogue
Yeah, right.
99.
How many have been? Yeah.
What happened to the previous 98? Doesn't matter. Get in the ship.
Right.
Yeah. Get in the cockpit, kid.
I know.
So Oak K says, remember Anakin was on fire once as well. Uh-oh. McClunky says D, so yeah, D got that one right. Toy Photographer says, it's the apple pie cider that's given me the confidence in my answers today. Well,
Yeah.
then I think we know. I think we know what Patrick's going to be drinking next weekend. Then
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
apple
say
pie
save
cider.
some for next weekend.
Say it, yeah, or go out and get another bottle.
Yeah.
Liquid Courage. Robbie
Yeah.
said C. Robbie thought it was the which one was C? The V wing. Okay, said it was A. The final answer, and A was what? The Arc 170. And Patrick said B. The X wing. So just after that, after we said Patrick was on fire, he went and failed us
right?
and said the X wing. Come on, Patrick.
He did it on purpose.
Did it on purpose
to throw us off his scent. You know, he's like, I don't want to
Right?
show them that I
Yeah.
can get all of them right.
Yeah, on the most obvious one, right? Obi-Wan Kenobi flying an X-wing in the
There you
Revenge
go.
of the Sith. Okay, so we are going to question number 2037. And this is Empire Strikes Back era. And the question is, which I think we might have had this one in a previous one. How many AT-ATs or how many AT-ATs were spotted on Hoth? Was it A6, B5, C9, or D4? I'm trying to remember if we had this question or not.
What were those options again? Sorry.
So A6, B5, C9, or D4? How many AT-ATs were spotted on Hoth? So it looks like the general has an answer. Samuel,
Yeah, I'm just not
still
confident on this one, but yeah, I'll say D2.
both going D. Both going D. 4. D is wrong. It's actually B5. So no point for either of you.
I actually got fooled by remember the rebels looking through his binoculars, and I could see 4 in the picture, and I kept thinking, where's the other? If there is 6, I thought it was 6 originally, but I thought they're lagging back. I don't know.
I guess so. So after 17 questions, General Kenobi still in the lead by 1 point. So it's still anyone's game. Still a very close game.
Yeah, that's very close.
Patrick said, I needed you to repeat the answers. Yeah, he's throwing everyone off his scent.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
Robbie said D. Robbie thought it was 4 as well. You know what? Personally, I thought it was 4 as well. Patrick said A, 6. B, I think, but to tell you the truth, I lost count. Hey, at least you're being honest, man.
Yeah.
McClunky said D. So I think the majority of people thought it was 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where was that 5th one? That's what I'd like to know.
I think it must be that shot where the snow speeders are flying towards them, and maybe they're somewhere in the background. You gotta like freeze it and rewind it. Probably, I don't know. That's the only thing I can remember, because I can only remember the 4 climbing on the side angle, and I thought if they're in front and on the side, that must be the number. So
right.
Yeah. All right. So moving on to the next question, number 1153. So we are in Revenge of the Sith era, and the question is, what did His Grace, the Duke Gata Herm's Safety Inspectorate manufacture? What did it manufacture? A, Yoda's Kashyyyk escape pod, B, Yoda's Dagobah landing pod, which I feel would be the same pod.
I was gonna say.
Yeah. C, was it General Grievous's escape pod, or D, the Techno Union starfighter? What craft did His Grace the Duke Gradle Herm's Safety Inspectorate manufacture? That's a mouthful for a company, I gotta say.
Yeah, no kidding.
I know this one, so I'll just wait for Jose to.
No, I got nothing. So, yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's see the answers. Let's see the guesses.
Yeah, I got nothing.
He's going with A and D, so It's actually B. It's B, which is Yoda's Dagobah landing pod. Which wouldn't it be the same as the Kashyyyk escape pod? Like, wasn't it the same pod?
I thought it was.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
I don't know, man. I'd say we give that to.
Technicality.
Yeah, it's just I'm trying to remember, but I could have sworn, yeah, at least on screen they look like the same.
he hopped in one pod and yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Well, yeah, I guess so. I mean, technically, he went back.
Did it break off into a smaller piece and land on
No,
Dagobah?
what it could have been? It could have been after his duel with Sidious that he went on the Dagobah one. That's probably it.
Yeah.
He got smuggled back to Coruscant. That's right.
He went to Coruscant.
He went from
first.
Kashyyyk to the Tantive, right? That's where they picked him up.
Yeah.
Then to Coruscant.
Okay, so two different pods. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah,
no, you're right.
It was the same pod for some reason. Yeah, no, that's right. So it was the Dagobah one. So no point for either of you.
Dang it.
So after 18 questions,
it's all good.
Yeah, still the General Kenobi still in the lead by 1 point, 12-11. Let's see if the chat got it right this time. It's after two are down and the rebels are evacuating. There are still 3 walkers left. Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
There you go.
Somebody was paying attention.
Sound math. Yeah.
Robbie said D for that last question, which was what? Where were we? 53. Oh, the Techno Union Starfighter. So Robbie actually got it wrong. Patrick said C, General Grievous's escape pod, which was unfortunately wrong. So it looks like nobody got it right.
No, that was
yeah. I had no idea. I had no idea either. So, so going into the next question, question 19, number 1964. So, Empire Strikes Back era. And the question is, which bounty hunter used a stun gas blower? Was it A, Boba Fett, B, Dengar, C, Score, Skorr, or D, Forlom, or 4LOM, however you want to pronounce it? Which bounty hunter used a stun gas blower?
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one, but I'm gonna go with Forlom.
B.
General Kenobi going with Forlom, and Samuel going with Dengar. So it is actually Forlom, D. So the General getting another point.
Yeah, that one was pure luck, honestly. I remember somebody using, specifically, like a gas weapon, but I couldn't remember who.
Yeah. So after 19 questions, General Kenobi is leading by 2 points now. Still anyone's game because we still have 6 questions left. And with the last question, you guys do have the option to go double or nothing if you choose to. Let's see if the chat got it right. So it looks like everyone agreed with Jose on this one. D.
Oh yeah. D.
Yeah, everyone said D. Patrick said, I figured Forlom because he's like an insect. Hey, there you go. Hey. Yeah. Common sense. Yeah.
Yep. I like that.
Yeah. You used his bug spray. So question number 1841, still in Empire Strikes Back era. And the question is, if you guys are ready,
let's go.
Which species fought with Chewbacca on Cloud City? Was it A, Trandoshans, B, Lepi, C, Jawas, or D, Ugnaughts? Which species fought with Chewbacca on Cloud City?
I guess, but I'll see.
All right, let's see the answers. You're going with D. Both going with D. Ugnaughts, which is correct. So you both get a
Nice.
point. Now let's see what the chat said. See if the chat got it right as well. Robbie said it was between Dengar and Forlom for me. Nice. McClunky said D. Ugnaught.
Ugnaughts.
Everyone's saying D. Robbie said D. Patrick and Oak said D as well. So everyone got the question right. Well done, chat. Well done, Samuel and Jose. Everyone, well done.
Nice.
So question number 1020 is the next question. Yeah, 1020, and the question is: what do Dactylians use as the rudder during a fight? And this is during Revenge of the Sith era. What do Dactylians use as a rudder during flight? Their beaks, B, their tails, C, a dewlap, or D, fins on their underbellies. Do you both have an answer? Are you both thinking? Samuel going with B.
A.
And Jose going with A. So the correct answer is B, their tails.
Nice.
So Samuel grabbing another point, so closing that gap there. So it's now 14 points to 13 points for General Kenobi. Still anyone's game. See if the chat got that one right. Robbie said Forlom is a protocol droid.
He's back before
protocol droid with the insect looking head though.
Yeah.
McClunky said D on this last one. But logical glitches allowing him to escape his programming and become a bounty hunter.
There you go.
There we go. So Robbie said D for this one as well. Oh, Patrick said to read them again. I didn't catch that. Sorry, Patrick. Brian said D as well. These are the things on Utapau, I'm pretty sure. Yes, these are the things on Utapau. I think we had a question about them last time, but it wasn't the same question. So, and
I think I seen them
as well.
I think I seen them flying as well.
Yeah, they're the flying ones. They're the flying ones on Utapau where they're flying around the big pit that Kenobi goes to. So
that's right.
So going to the next question, it's number 332. And we are going back to the prequels. Back to the Phantom Menace. And the question is, how are pod racer engines connected to the cockpit? Is it A, Steelton control cables, B, steel beams, C, a web of plastisteel cables, or D, Durasteel chains? How are pod racer engines connected to the cockpit?
What are the first two? I'm sorry.
A, Steelton control cables, B, steel beams, C, a web of plastisteel cables, or D, Durasteel chains? you got your answers. C and A. The general's going with A. And A is correct. It is Steelton control cables. Yeah, that was going to be one of my guesses. Either A or C as well, like because
I was exactly. I was between A.
It wasn't
and
a
C.
steel beam. Yeah.
No.
So the general with another point. So it's now 15-13 for General Kenobi. Let's see if the chat got it right. So Robbie said C. Patrick got it right with A. As did McClunky. He got it right as well. Oak got it right. Brian got it right as well. Brian, if I didn't say welcome to the chat, man. I think I saw you comment earlier there as well.
Brian. Welcome, Brian.
So a few correct answers there. Good job, chat. So going to question 326. Also Phantom Menace era. The question is, how do pod racer twin engines keep from flying apart while in use? Was it A, a thin cable attaches them, B, they have repulsor lifts that keep them in position, C, they are connected by an energy binder arc, or D, the control cables connecting them to the cockpit lock in place when use? How do the twin engines of a pod racer keep from flying apart while in use? I feel like that one's a pretty easy one.
I think so. But then I'm going to get it wrong. And
right? Yeah. Then everyone's going to be like, what?
Yeah.
That's not right. All right, you have your answers.
Yeah.
Going with C. Both going with C. I believe it's C as well, the energy binders. It is C. Energy binders. So you get a point apiece. And with 2 questions left, it is 16-14 for Jose. And I think everyone's saying it's C. So yeah, C. Patrick said C. McClunky says, I'll try guessing that's a cool trick. C. Love it.
Yeah,
love it.
I love
that. Robbie said C. Brian says C. Oak says C. Patrick said Jar Jar would know this answer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He would know it too well.
Yeah.
But I think he'd still put his hand or his head in the energy binder, even if he knows the answer. All right, so number 305, another Phantom Menace question. 3 in a row here for the Phantom Menace. All right, so the question is, what do Gungans use Atlantis for? Atlantis for? To shield themselves, B, to disrupt energy communication signals, C, to throw single small energy balls, or D, to track enemies. What do Gungans use Atlantis for? ATLITIS. Atlantis? I'm probably butchering the name. What are they used for? A, to shield themselves. B, to disrupt energy communication signals. C, to throw a single small energy ball. Or D, to track enemies.
Yeah, you got me on that one. So I'm ready.
I'm curious what it is.
Oh, sorry. C.
Sorry. What do you go with? C? You went C?
Yes.
And Samuel said C as well. Same answer. It is actually C, to throw a single small energy balls. I'm trying to look it up, see what it is. But I don't see any images for it.
I think it was those purple things. Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
During the battle outside the city. Yeah.
Yeah. So Patrick said C as well. Robbie said C. McClunky said C. Boomstick. Yeah, boomstick.
This is my boomstick.
Yeah. Brian said C as well. Batmando. Hey, Batmando. Hey, Matt. Welcome to the stream, man.
Hey, what's going on?
Pronounced Addle, or like a battle without the B. Okay. There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
Addle,
Look at that. Yeah.
All right.
Batmando, a future contestant on the fan battle here. I think he's going to be coming on in November, one weekend in November there. So doing a little bit of studying up here.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. So looks like everyone knew what it was. I had no idea what it was. So
I mean, I've seen him. I just didn't know them by name, though.
Yeah.
I just think every scene is full of information, and it's like, when are we going to learn about that in the future?
Do you guys remember early in I think it was the first season of Clone Wars, they used to have this like special versions of the episodes where they had little like pop-up like tidbits on the episode. They used to do them in Cartoon Network here in the States. And I remember, for example, like the grappling guns, right? And when the clones are shooting the cables out of their rifles, right, to go from one building to another, there was a little pop-up that said, the grappling material, whatever it's called, is actually in a liquid form in the tank until it shoot out, and then it solidifies into the cable. So I was like, dude, that's awesome. Like, I didn't know that. And that makes more sense, right?
Which Clone Wars series was it? Was it the Tartakovsky?
No, the 2008 one. But I think they only did it. I think they only did it
like
for
on the
episodes.
rerun of the episode, wasn't it? Like
exactly.
On a rerun episode, so they aired the episode and they played it later with the
exactly
the
with those
up, yeah.
with those little bubbles.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
I'll be honest with you, I don't remember if they did it for the whole like full season. But I do remember because there you go. Yeah, I need to look him up. Somebody on YouTube's got to have him. So. Hey.
Salacious Rum in the house. He says, "Hello, human people. Salacious here. Sat on sofa naked."
Of course.
He's cackling his way through this one, isn't he? Yes.
He would. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, it was
Salacious Rum also coming on the fan battle here in November.
Oh, awesome.
So
I was actually fortunate enough to be a guest of his this past Monday. And,
that's right, you were. That's right.
Yeah, and that was an experience. Not gonna lie.
It was a funny one. It really was.
Yeah, it should be fun having you on, my friend. Both Batmando and awesome. Salacious Rum coming on the battle eventually, sometime in November. Yeah. So moving into the last question though, still Phantom Menace. So this is like what five in a row.
Yeah.
For the Phantom Menace. So number 308. Question number 308, and the question is: how many twin high-energy blasters does a destroyer droid come equipped with, or droidica, if you want to call it a droidica?
Of course.
How many blasters does it come with? A4, B6, C2, or D8?
Was that how many blasters?
Yeah, how many twin high energy blasters does a droidica or destroyer droid come equipped with?
Oh, hold on, because how many twin blasters?
Yeah, so there's how many twin blasters? So there's got the two.
Just because it's different, I guess. Answer.
What was the answers again? Sorry.
It's A4, B6. C2 and D8. This is the last question, so if either of you do want to do the double or nothing, feel free to do so. We have General Kenobi in the lead right now by 2 points, but is it worth it for Samuel to do the double or nothing to take the win?
There you go. Play for
why not? Why not?
Yeah. All right.
Okay, Samuel doing the double or nothing. Gonna try and get the win there.
Yeah, I was gonna say I kind of feel like I have to, right? So let's do it.
All right, let's see your answers. One going with C, so General's going with C, and Samuel's going with A. And General Kenobi got that one right with C.
Yay.
So it actually has two double
But
blasters.
that one was tricky, man, because it's how many twin blasters, right?
Right?
So
Yeah.
it's like saying how many pairs of blasters, right?
Yeah.
That's why I
Trick
asked
question.
you again, because I was
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, it has 4 blasters.
To tell you the truth, I thought maybe it was 3 because I thought there was blasters coming out of its head as well. Because when I saw them, it doing that, I kept thinking there was blasters coming out of his head too.
Yeah.
So I thought it was between either 3 or 4, but I thought just 4 was.
That's why, like, I was like, can you read that again? Because
yeah, there we go.
That threw me off.
So the winner of episode 7 of the Star Wars fan battle, our friend General Kenobi,
Yay.
Jose, doubled his points there. He did the double or nothing, so he got 34 points to 15 points. But it was a close game. You guys,
yeah, absolutely,
very close game. A lot of
I
times
learned a lot. This one,
the same.
Learned a lot.
Yes, I'm here.
Exactly. Right. Yeah. Batmando said, "Go big or go home." Absolutely.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see if I got the answer right. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Brian he got a Falcon, so that was it.
Patrick thought it was 4. McClunky said 4, 2 on each hand.
Yeah,
that's what it's 2, like 1 on each hand. 2.
The twin counted as 1 blaster, so it was kind of like
it was tricky.
A trick question. Yeah. Robbie said C. Patrick said A. There we go. McClunky got it. He said, "Wait, exactly. 2. Whichever one was 2, I'll take it back." Batmando said C. Yeah, go bigger, go home. Robbie said, "Congratulations."
Thank you.
I brain farted on that one. Just saw 4 blasters in my mind, but it's a pair. Yeah.
Oh, send that to Musfar. We send it over here. Come on, come on.
Patrick said, "Good game." Yes. Great game. Yeah, very, very close game. Congratulations, Jose from General Kenobi's Bunker.
Thank you.
One more time before we go, do you guys want to let people know where they can find you? General, the floor is yours.
Sure, absolutely. So YouTube under General Kenobi's Bunker. That is our main channel where we go toy hunting. We do toy reviews, collectible reviews. We also talk about the Star Wars show. We do predictions. We do reviews about those as well. I'm trying to do a little bit more on the lore, which is something that I feel I like to do more content, regarding. I've only done a couple of videos here and there, but now with the dark times coming upon us and we won't have a show for a little while, I might, go more into that. Same thing on Instagram, general.kenobis.bunker, and TikTok at general_kenobis_bunker. So appreciate it if you check us out there.
Yeah. I'll leave his info linked in the description below, as well as Samuel's. So definitely go hit subscribe and follow to their stuff. And then Samuel, where can we find you as well?
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram, Mr. Samuel Allen, and on YouTube. I don't really upload much in it. I did a reaction on Rise of Skywalker back in 2019. I've not done anything since then because I like just watching other people's reactions to it. But that's the 2 platforms that I'm on mainly. And if you see any of my birthday posts, please retweet it if you can to show support to the person I'm wishing one. So if you can do that, that'd be great as well.
Yeah. Also, it seems like there's a new Star Wars birthday every single day. It seems like Samuel posting every day, "Happy birthday to this person! Happy birthday to this person!" Whether they're
I know. And at the end of the year, you actually share how many totals I've done each year, and each year they get bigger or smaller. Yeah. Yeah, nice. I post what the total is for that year. I think I had over 2,000 last year, so it was it keeps getting bigger and bigger. So it was sad when we lost what do you call her, Shauna, what's her, Topixie or something like that. There's the costume designer. I was about to wait for her birthday on the 18th, and it was so sad.
She was so young too. I mean,
McClunky says, "Great job, everyone! Can't wait for the next one." Yeah, thanks, McClunky, for coming on here. Thank you, everyone in the chat, for joining and guessing with my guests here. And thank you to both General Kenobi's Bunker and Samuel Allen for coming on. And we will see everyone in the next episode next weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.